Good morning. We'll get started here in just a sec, all right? We got somebody in here. Let's see. Laura, welcome, Laura. We'll give it about another minute to see if anybody else jumps in, so just bear with me. All right, I am just logging in here to Conversion, and then we'll get rolling here. Today we're going to be talking about blogging. Laura, we haven't shown this to you yet, but the good thing about blogging is that it's really simple to do inside the Conversion platform. And one thing that we really like about blogs is instead of it being a Craigslist ad or a Facebook ad that's out there that lasts maybe 20 or 30 minutes, a blog will last you forever on the web. The way we syndicate it out and get it out, okay? Get it out into the web. So that is why we do blogs. And also we do blogs to generate interest about our listings, kind of stuff like that, okay? Might help if I log into the right account. All right. All right, let me get my screen shared for you here. Okay, you should be able to see my screen now. So today we're going to talk about blogging. Okay, so a few of the sites that you need to belong to, we'll get to that in a sec. We'll go through them, so don't be too concerned about writing them down. But we need to belong to Blogger. Blogger is a Google-based product. Okay, we need to have Google Plus. We need to have LinkedIn. We need to have Facebook, which of course you already have. We need to have Twitter, Pinterest. Those are the main ones that we use. And when we do this blog, I will show you kind of how we syndicate it out to those different platforms. Now, we're going to start with the easiest blog of all, and that's about blogging about your listing, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to where it says Our Listings. And I have actually one active listing now that I need to get sold, so I'm going to blog about it. As soon as it finds me. All right, there it is. So I'm going to click on the link, which brings up the property. Okay? Now, the first thing that we want to do when we're going to blog about a specific listing is we want to write down the MLS number. MLS number can be found in a few different places, but the easiest place is right up here. Okay? So I'm going to write that down. 5481322. Next thing I'm going to do, really simple. Okay, we know this is in Mesa, and we know that I have a price at around $185,000. I am going to copy the agent description. Can even get the zip code because just in case somebody searches by the zip code, I'm going to copy that description. Okay, once I copy that description, I'm going to come up here to where it says Quick Actions. I'm going to edit a blog. Excuse me. Okay, once it switches the screen here, now, a few things that I need to do. First of all, I'm going to put my cursor right in here where we can type something, and I am going to click on this house. Now, you're going to hear me say, take it to the house, put it in the house. If you follow sports at all, the football term is take it to the house. It kind of helps you guys remember that this is how you have to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the primary photo of the listing right here by putting it in this house. So we're going to click this house and see how it says enter MLS ID or quick search. So the reason we wrote down that MLS number, 5481322. Excuse me, I'm trying to clear my throat here. All right. So once we have that in, we hit OK. Now notice it put inside these carets that it has our MLS number. Now you can't type it, you can't copy and paste it, you have to put it in that house, okay? Now we're gonna paste in the description that we copied, okay? I can butt it up right next to it, it doesn't matter, it'll space it out automatically. So now I haven't even really typed anything, okay? I just copy and pasted so far and inserted an MLS number. Now, the next step that I want to do is, and Laura, don't feel you have to write all this down. This will be emailed to you as soon as it's done, okay? So you can re-watch it. So kind of take some notes and you can go back and watch this again later. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to dress this up a little bit. What I mean by that is I want to add a little bit of verbiage here, and I'm going to put to see more listings for sale in Mesa, AZ. It's a search term that somebody would type in. Homes for sale in Mesa, listings for sale. To see more listings, how about we put homes? Because that's a more searchable term. To see more homes for sale in Mesa, Arizona, click the link or pictures below. All right, now I'm going to put some links and some pictures below. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and I'm going to open up where it says my website, because we want to drive traffic to your personal website. That way they can register and you can grab them as a lead. All right, now here it comes to our main page. Now this is where some people get confused. We have the refined search and we have a quick search right here. Okay, notice how it says quick search. For blogging purposes and to add pictures like we're going to do, we need to do a quick search. Okay, so I'm just going to type in Mesa. If you were doing a community, you can do a community, which we'll do one here in a sec. I'm going to go Mesa. Now I want to put this price point that's pretty close to the price point that I have listed. Okay, so 150 to 200,000, found 127 of them. Okay, now I don't care how many it found as long as it found more than 5. Okay, we're going to click found. It's going to bring me to the homes that are for sale. Okay, now what I want to do is copy this URL. So what I mean by that is what's highlighted there blue. I'm going to copy that URL. I'm going to come back here to my blog. And once again, I'm going to take it to the house, put it in that house. Going to click the house. I'm going to insert it. And I'm going to hit OK. And that inserts it. You can't paste it in there. If you paste it in there just by clicking here and hitting paste, it'll just be a clickable link. But by us putting it in the house, you'll see that when we're done here, it puts some really nice pictures in there. Okay, now I'm going to add something a little bit different here. Okay, I want to come up here and I'm going to put want a free home valuation. Click here. Okay, now what this does is if they want to find out what the value of their home is, basically it's a composed value comprised value of Zillow and tax records the best that they can do. Now, it's a way to get you in their door if they do click that. Now, I have to hyperlink this. So what I mean by that is now let's come back to our website, and I'm going to click the Sell tab. So here, if they put in their address, it'll automatically give them a valuation and capture them as a seller lead. But I need to copy this URL right here. I need to come back to our blog, highlight, click here. That's our call to action. And if you see this little chain link right here, okay, this chain link is called the hyperlink. So we're going to click that, and we're going to insert that URL that we copied and hit OK. Now notice that click here is blue, and now I can put my cursor over it, and it goes to a finger because it's a clickable link. It's a hyperlink. Okay. So now our blog's pretty much done. We just need to come up here and do a title. Home for, you can't use any punctuation in here, but you can use numbers, okay? Home for sale in Mesa under 100 and let's just go under 200K. Like, I can't put a $sign in there. See how it takes it out? It won't let me. So I could go, I can't even put a comma, but I could go 200,000, but I just like to go 200K. Okay. Home for sale in Mesa under 200K. Okay. Now, this blog's ready to roll. So all I'm going to do is hit this middle button right here, publish blog. Don't update blog post time. We're going to click that. Now, our blog is live, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to this little icon, click here, and here's my blog, Home for Sale under Mesa, or under 200 in Mesa. So by us adding that MLS number, we put the primary photo. Want a free home valuation? Click here. That'll send them to our sell page. Remember that little extra search we did that added these other properties in Mesa under 200K? Okay, so there's our blog. Okay, really simple to do. Takes only a couple minutes to do, but now the important part is getting this blog syndicated out, because right now it's stuck in Conversion World. Okay, we want to get it outside of Conversion World and get it out in the World Wide Web. The way we do that is down here at the bottom. Now it has my 4 most used, which you're going to have none there for now. But if you have this little plus key and you go more, then you can have other places that you can put this. Okay. Now, I want to post it to LinkedIn. This is one of the accounts that you want to have. And you want to friend as many people in LinkedIn as you can, preferably not in the industry. Okay, morning. Preferably not in the industry. So you'll click LinkedIn, and watch, you'll see how simple this is. Once you get logged in, hopefully I'm still logged in, okay? Find the picture that you want. It's set to public. All I do is hit share. Now that blog is in LinkedIn. Close that out. Blogger. Blogger's a Google product, okay? And I'm going to go in and I'll show you how to show you where Blogger is in just a sec, but I'll show you how easy it is once you get logged in. You just click the Blogger. We come here to our blog, and this is the only one that we have to copy and paste. So we're going to take this, click here for all results. We're going to come all the way to the top and copy everything, okay? We're going to come back to Blogger. I'm going to delete out this link because it's already in here. Plus, you'll see when I paste this blog in here, it's already there. Homes for sale under 200K. So it'd be 2 different things there. So that's why I delete that out. And then all we do is hit publish post. Blogger's the big one, okay? If you're going to do any of them, do Blogger. So we're done with Blogger. We're going to come back down here to the bottom. Google Plus. If you don't have a Google Plus account, sign up for Google Plus, okay? And make sure it's set to public, and all you do is hit share. Now that blog's in the Google Plus world. What Google Plus is, if you don't know, it's Google's form of Facebook. Sorry about that. I was taking a drink of water. Okay. So now we have Google Plus done. Now we click Facebook. Okay. Now, it's a good idea to post some stuff on your personal page every now and then. I would say no more than 2 posts a day on your personal page. Everything else should be either in groups or on business pages. Let me tell this person I will call you back. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, that was about my listing, the one that we're blogging about. So, sorry about that. All right, now, so as I was saying, you should post stuff on your own personal timeline no more than twice a day, because when you start posting it, you're going to start pissing a lot of your friends off because it's like spam to them, okay? Especially a lot of stuff that we do. So, but this one I am going to share to my personal timeline, but if you want, you can share it into a group or a page you manage. So let's say you have a business page. We want to share it to that business page. And I'll show you here in a sec. Let me post this to my timeline. Okay. So right there, it's already in Facebook. So let me pull up Facebook for you just so you can see what that looks like. So, oh, I didn't even post the right house. I guess I didn't change it. But anyway, homes for sale in Mesa under 200K. Here's the link. It'll take you to it. Okay. Now, let's say I want to post this to my business page. I want to post it to a page that I manage. So I'm going to come here, share on a page I manage. Now I'm going to take it to right here, Marculo Keller Williams. I'm going to post that to Facebook, and now we're good to go. Okay. Now, we talked about another one that you should be a part of is Pinterest. Okay. I know that seems crazy, but believe it or not, Pinterest does generate leads. Okay. And if you have this little Pinterest extension installed, which the way you do that, I got somebody else in here. Who do we have? That's not telling me, but welcome. So if you install this Pinterest extension, the way you find it is that you just go Pinterest extension, just like we did our conversion extension. Come here, save button, Chrome Web Store extension. Just click that, add it to your thing. Now, the great thing about that is if you go into settings in Pinterest, you can tie this together with Twitter. So we're hitting Twitter as well. Now I'm going to show you something here. You just create a board. Okay. So see here how you just hit create a board. I have real estate. Okay. So all I'm going to do, but see down here how I have post to Twitter or post to Facebook. I don't want to post this to Facebook. I want to post it to Twitter. Okay. Because we hit Facebook with enough stuff on our personal page, the last thing we want to do is hit Facebook with that. So we're going to post to Twitter. We're going to select it and hit save. Okay, so now it pinned it to our Pinterest board and tweeted it. Okay, so if you don't have a Twitter account, then you need to sign up for a Twitter account. So let's review the accounts that you need to have. You need to have LinkedIn, Blogger, Google Plus, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. Okay? All right, so that's blogging and your listing blog and syndicating it out. Okay? Now, we're going to take this a step further. First of all, before we go, there is a chat room in here. you guys have any questions, you can pop that into a chat and I could usually see it. But if you have any questions, just shoot me a chat, okay? Now, of course, we have found an easy way to, where am I trying to go with this? An easier way to blog, okay? To blog about communities, all right? So what I mean by that is, oh, you know, I'm not going to be able to get to it because I'm in, when we do these classes, we do in John's email, but I can get it from Notepad. So just bear with me a second, see if I can get Notepad up. Okay, so what Notepad is, let me share Notepad with you. It's a pop-up, so hopefully you guys can see. If I can move this over here, then I can see what you're looking at. All right, so Notepad. Okay, we like to save everything in Google Drive, but for this purposes, I'm using Notepad. Okay, in Google Drive, if you don't have it, we can share it with you. But we have what's called our community blogs. And you know what? It's not going to be in here because I wiped my computer a few weeks ago, and it's not going to be in here. But I'll get that uploaded for you. Dang. I can't do it while I'm in this class, but we're going to have to save that for another time. Sorry. But basically what it is if we're in Notepad and Google Drive. I think I showed this when I trained you guys in St. George, Laura, was we had the community blog and we went in and we found and replaced. Like, let's say we had looking for a home in Power Ranch, Gilbert. It's a whole blog section with a whole bunch of SEO key terms. Okay. Now, in these key terms, we have homes for sale in Mesa, homes for sale in Power Ranch in Mesa, Arizona. You know, we can go in and change that. So let's say we wanted to do Markwood in Chandler. We would go and highlight, hit find and replace all, highlight homes for sale in Power Ranch in Mesa. So we'd highlight the Power Ranch and hit replace all and put Markwood, and then hit replace all. It would change everywhere that Power Ranch is in there. And then we would take Mesa and put Chandler and do the same thing. Then our blog is completely done. Now all we do is come here and we just go post a new blog. That's another way to get there. Post a new blog, and then we come in here and now we just type our blog. Okay, so it would be homes for sale in Markwood, Chandler, Arizona. Okay, now being how we don't have an MLS number, like I don't have a personal listing in Chandler, I could go and we could find we can come here and go to images on Google, and we can come in here and we can type Markwood, Chandler, Arizona, and hit search. Okay, so now I'm looking possibly for a marquee that says Markwood in Chandler, and I'm not getting one. But what we can do is we don't want to use some of these images because some of these images are watermarked. But what we can do is we can come here and there's a way to flip this. user rights, and we could go labeled for reuse. So these are photos that we can use that people are allowing us to use. Okay, let's say this said Markwood. We can save that image, right click it and hit save image as. Like, let's just say that was a Markwood image. I used to have one, but when I wiped my computer, I lost them all. So we can take that image. Now we would come to our blog and we would insert that image. Okay, now we're not taking this one to the house. We have to insert an image. We'll drag that image here and it'll upload it right there. Then you could come in here. Let me see if I have an image I can put in there. I have no idea what this image is. Oh, our pop by for barbecue sauce. So we're just going to pretend, okay, that was the Markwood logo. So now we'll come down here, space down, and say, homes for sale in Markwood, Chandler, AZ. If you are looking to, and what we do is we use terms, a home in Markwood, look to this site for, you can get the idea. We're just coming up with the blog and typing it in there. Okay, now we want to make this blog look nicer, so we're going to come here to our website, come to the search tab, and I'm going to come here to the quick search, and I'm going to type in Markwood, all properties in Markwood. It's going to pull them all up. We're going to copy the URL. We are going to remember, take it to the house, put that in there, hit OK. Now that's going to bring our images up. And then all we're going to do is we can add a quick click to action. If you're looking to sell your home, want a free home valuation, click here to get up to the minute valuation of your home. You know, anything you want to say, we highlight that word, we hyperlink it, and we insert the URL to our sell page. So we put that URL right in here. We hit OK. Now it highlighted that, hyperlinked that word. Then we hit publish blog and we move on to our next one. Now, as I said, the benefit about blogging is that this is good forever. So when you're creating your title, homes for sale, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, homes for sale in Markwood, Chandler, Arizona. You know, homes with a swimming pool for sale in Markwood, Chandler, Arizona. Okay, things that people type in to Google or Bing, because if they type those, what you type there, I guarantee you, your blog is gonna pop up on page 1, if not high on page 2 of Google. Okay, so then it's gonna direct them directly to your site, and you will capture that lead. Okay, we have leads coming in from blogs that we've done 4 years ago, just because they're still out there when people type in those search terms. That's how powerful blogging is. Now, what I like to say is the whole story, you know, the story with the rabbit and the turtle and the race. Sure, the rabbit's fast and he messes around all the way through the race and in the lead, but the turtle ends up winning the race because he's slow, methodical, just keeps going, and he gets it done. It's kind of how these leads are. You know, we can go out and blast a ton of these leads on Craigslist and Facebook. We can get an immediate lead. But I guarantee you, if you get a lead off of one of your blogs, that lead jumps up in quality probably by 80%. Okay? So this is that slow turtle that wins the race, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of blogs. It takes syndicating it out to get that exposure on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, on the web. What it also does is it creates backlinks to your website, so it gives your website more Google juice. That way, when people type in these words, you show up. Okay, hopefully I didn't blow you guys away on this. It was pretty, even though it was 30 minutes, that went by fast. But anyway, this video is up there. We also have this video on our Facebook page on the training. There's one like this, and you'll see the templates that we use. Okay. Other than that, you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, and good luck getting some of this stuff done and getting some homes under contract. Have a great day. Thanks.